getting up into the brain stem. Okay. So you want to feel, go right inside, not outside, inside. All of your vertebrae stacked on top of each other. From your lower back to the middle back to the upper back. You want to feel that lift. And the arms and the legs are relaxed, but you want to press your feet down so that you know that you're grounded. Now I'm going to turn to the side a little bit because we're going to start with, since people want to have problems with that lower back and stuff, the back, we're going to just warm up that spine. That's why I'm talking about it. And what we're going to do is we're going to inhale and let the oxygen spiral around us. Not just in the front, but in the back, all the way up. That's our inhale. And then when we exhale, we feel it descend down and we pull in here. We drop that gluteus maximus down and we pull the pubic bone up into the navel, or these abdominal muscles below the navel, rectus abdominal muscle, we pull them up into the navel. That's our exhale, pulling in. This is called deep breathing. And then when we inhale and expand from that area. Now, when we're going to inhale and expand, we're going to think of somebody pushing us in our middle of our back, lifting our chest, stretching our chin, and reaching our spine out. Really pulling from that lower back, really pulling the shoulder blades together, and just a little stretch in the neckline. That's an exhale. Then you drop your chin in your chest, relax. Come back sitting on the pelvic. Inhale and pull yourself up straight. Remember, I'm talking about the spine. Pulling it up straight, pulling the chin in. Exhale, blow the air out like, or blow a candle out. There's 4 counts. Drop and roll back up. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Exhale. And then inhale through your nostrils, always through your nostrils. One more time. Exhale. That's it. You don't have to go down far. You just have to feel these vertebrae stretching. And then drop and roll them up. Feel them going in body alignment, up in a straight line. Here's my shoulders, there's my hips. That's what I'm talking about, a straight line. Now we're going to reverse that. We're sitting up straight, breath is up. Then we're going to exhale and bring our chin in our chest and roll ourselves down. So now this is called folding. We're folding down. Now we're going to inhale, expand, and lift ourselves back up. Exhale, chin in your chest, stretch the upper back, the middle of the back, and then all the way stretching that lower back. Then inhale and lift. Here's the lower back stretching again. And lift yourself back up with that inhale. Chest up, shoulders back, chin back. Coming back in a straight line. One more time. Exhale. Blow the air out. Pull in, pubic bone in the navel. Now take a breath. Inhale, expand. And breathe yourself back up. Straight. Now bring your hands down. So you had an arch back. You had a round back that's folding. And now I want to work on one more back, and that's a flat back, which we do it in a hinge position. So here you are in this straight line. And hinge is just at that waistline. Just go over just a little bit. Separate that upper torso from the lower torso. Now get in the habit of putting a lot of weight in your heel, because that's the same way you should get up out of your chair. Using your heels, not pushing back in your knees or any of that, but using your heel, grounding yourself and shifting your weight so that you're not here, but the upper torso is here, so it's easy to get the gluteus up. So we're going to Hinge forward and reach the arms back so that you keep the chest open and the shoulders back. Then we're going to, that's our exhale. Then we're going to inhale and sweep ourselves up. And then exhale our arms back down. Inhale, try to feel the spine stretching up. Let's just do one more so you understand. Exhale, pull it in, hinge forward. Inhale, sweep the arms and inhale those armpits and chest up. And then exhale the arms down and keep the body pulled up. Okay? Very, very important. Remember, the arms and the legs are extremities, so they're separate from the torso, upper torso and lower torso. Let's bring our legs forward and just flex and extend. Be on your heels. All we're doing is working the joints. So we are pulling up. We're always pulling up. Right, and inhaling and exhaling. Remember, when we inhale, we're expanding like a balloon, and we're exhale, we're pulling in. Everything is collapsing and pulling in, especially that diaphragm area, right? Good. Slide the foot in and pull yourself up in here, and slide and pull up. And just rock and make sure you feel. Here's my shoulders, my hips, everything, body line. Another important movement is your twist. Take your left hand and cross it over. Put the right hand in the back of your seat. Inhale your spine up. You're sitting up on your sitting bones. Pull your shoulder blades together. And then exhale the waistline. Pull the pubic bone up in the navel and twist the waistline. Back to shoulders. Then inhale and bring yourself back center. Exhale and change. Inhale, pull your vertebrae up. Exhale, pull pubic bone up into the navel, rectus abdominal muscle up in the navel, and that's where you're twisting from. And then inhale, come back center. Now we're going to stretch these side obliques. We're going to stretch all this area. The shoulders, you're always working on them being down. Bring the arms up and reach out of that lower torso. 3, 4. Now lift again, take a breath. Now exhale, pull the pubic bone in the navel and twist, just like you did before. And bring the arms down on that exhale. Just a 4 count. Inhale up, 2, 3, 4, and reach. 2, 3, 4. Inhale up. Exhale, twist and bring the arms down. And inhale back up. And exhale the arms down. So that's the upper torso twisting. All this helps the spine. This all helps get that flexibility and also to get toxins out of this area, because there's our, back here is our bladder and our kidneys, you know, our adrenal glands. So we want to get all the waste out of that area too. So we're going to take another twist, but we're going to hold onto the chair in the back. Then we're going to bring our feet up on the ball now and bring them together. And again, we're going to bring the legs. This time we're twisting the lower torso. See? We're going to keep the shoulders and everything in our head facing front right now. So you inhale up on the ball of your feet. Exhale. And keep the upper torso facing front. Inhale, come back center. Exhale. Don't drop the chest. Keep the chest up and the shoulders back. We're doing just the lower torso. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back center. Exhale, twist. And inhale, back center. And relax. Good. Okay? All of this helps that lower back feel better, hopefully. And then if you feel a little sensitivity in any of these areas, don't go so far. It's not necessary. You could do it just like this. You don't even have to put your feet up. You know, you can always modify. Okay, let's just warm up the ankles. Remember, lift the foot and flex and extend down and up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. down. Inhale, flex that foot up, and now extend down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you're going to flex and extend it around in 4 times, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and reverse it. 2, 3, 4, and down. Change, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and reverse it. 2, 3, 4, and down. The whole key is not to lift the leg high. Here's the key again. You're trying to strengthen these lower abdominal muscles and that lower back. So do not round, do not tuck under. Now you're trying to keep that flat line. You're trying to keep this pulled up into the navel. You're trying to keep those 5 lower back vertebrae stretched, extended, lengthened. Okay, so we're going to try to be up straight as we possibly can. Now we're just going to warm again. Just warm up the knees. Just flex and just rock them. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down. Inhale, lift, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down. Now we're going to lift the whole leg and push with that heel. Leave it that way, flex, and now lift the whole leg. 2, 3, 4. Keep pulling up. 5, 6, 7, 8, and then bend and down. Inhale, lift and push with the heel, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, bend down. Now, circulation again. Push and flex and extend. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But the leg is straight. Now it's bent and down. One more time. Inhale, push. And 1, 2, 3. Stay pulled up. Don't lift the chin. Push it in. Pull that spine up. And flex and in. Now we're going to work the hip sockets, right? That's ball and socket with that thigh bone going up in there, finger. So flex the foot and circle, rotate in. 2, 3, 4, and reverse it. 2, 3, 4, and down. Change. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and reverse it. 2, 3, 4, and down. Good. Now we're going to see how we can just work in and out of the hip socket. Lift the leg up, bring it out to the side, bring it back in. Ready? Inhale, and exhale and put it down. And inhale, pick it back up and bring it back in. And keep the shoulders, keep the upper torso facing front. Inhale, exhale, put it down. Inhale, back up and in. One more step. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, keep the knees over your shin bone, over your instep. Don't let this happen. You want to make yourself use all these muscles. So let's go into the Charleston, squeezing the inner thighs, the adductors. Keep the spine up. Now turn the hands over, palms resting on your thighs. Stretch your ankles and stay lifted. Inhale and squeeze together. Exhale, pubic bone up in the navel. Open the groin area, but stay pulled up. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, open, relax. One more time. Inhale, squeeze. And exhale, open. Relax. Keep the upper torso pull up. And then come back here. Okay, so the hip sockets should be warmed up some. So we're going to take some stretches. Open the legs. We've done a little twisting that waistline. Now we're opening up the groin area. Pressing open. Now, going back to the back again. Is you're going to inhale, pull up out of that and press open. Now, when you exhale, you're going to curve under. You're going to tuck the buttocks under. The gluteus maximus muscles go like this. They go into, fibers go in. And into what? The anus muscles. And you pull the pubic bone up into the navel. And you're pulling the rectus abdominal muscles. They go vertical up into that navel. Then you inhale, sit back up on that sitting bone and pull yourself up as you press with the heel of your hands. As you press open. Exhale. In. Squeeze when you get in there. And then inhale, sit up. And exhale, tilt. And that should be a little relief in that lower back also. Just giving it that little, just a little stretch. And then inhale, stretching it up, back up straight. Good. Now we're going to take our left hand and put your right hand on your hip. You're going to open up, inhale. We're working on the side angle. Now you're going to twist the waistline, exhale to the right as you slide down to the left. Then take your right hand and salute at your forehead. And then exhale, stretch that armpit, which will stretch that whole upper torso out of the lower torso. And bring the hand down and inhale yourself back up. Exhale, change. Inhale, press open. Exhale, twist to the right, upper torso twist. And slide down to the right. Then inhale, to the forehead. Exhale, stretch your armpit. Hey, you hear me? Be quiet, please. Then bring the arm down and inhale back up. And then exhale one more second. Let's try that. Press open, inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale to your forehead. Exhale, stretch that armpit. Bring the arm down and inhale yourself back up. Constantly still pressing open. So that again, you're lengthening those thigh muscles up. Abductors, ADD, adductors. And exhale, twist and slide down. Inhale, bring the arm up. Exhale, stretch that armpit. Pull out of that lower torso. And then inhale. Again, pull your ribs up, pull all of that up. Notice no shoulders moving. And exhale and relax. Good. Shake your legs out. And bring forward again. Okay. Now I want you to work on standing up because that's so very, very important. So let's work on that. It doesn't matter where you are. You want to make sure you're standing up, pressing your feet down, grounding. You can use the momentum of your arms with you, and that is going to hinge forward. You're going to hinge forward. This is called the chair. Your hands can either be here or they can be by your ears, according to how you stretch. Now, the buttocks is going down to your heels, and the upper torso is being pulled up by the pubic bone going up into the navel, and you're lifting the chest and the armpits. So the upper torso is going up, and then exhale the arms down. Start again. As the lower torso is grounding, so the buttocks or gluteus maximus muscles, they're going down to your heels. And then your hips are pushing forward. This is how we get up. Let's do it just in the chair first. One more time. Inhale. Ready? Hinge forward. Exhale. Put the weight in your heels, right? Inhale. And then exhale. Bring the arms down. So when you inhale and you pull up the spine, then you use this momentum of your arms when you exhale. See, and I have my buttocks already off. But I've also grounded my feet because I took my upper torso forward. Not pushing, my knees stay bent. Okay, so we're getting ready to get up this time, right? You ready? Pull the spine up. And then exhale. Now keep stretching, dropping the buttocks down. My knees are still bent. Pushing the hips forward, pulling the pubic bone up into the navel. Armpits stretching. Then exhale the arms down. As my gluteus muscles are pulling into my anus muscles, pubic bone going up into the navel, Hips going forward, chest lifted, shoulders back. And the toes should be slightly in, so you got a straight line on the side of your feet. Okay, good. And shake out. Now, standing, one of the best exercises for the lower back is downward facing dog. This is one of our yoga positions. And it's really a relaxed position. Here we go to again. Keep the knees bent. You're here facing your chair. Keep your knees bent and let your pelvis go up. Don't push back. Don't do one of these things. That's called locking your knees. Keep the knees relaxed. Put the weight down into your heels. Ground yourself and lift the buttocks muscles up so that you're stretching the back of your thighs, your hamstring. Pull the pubic bone up into the navel and lift the chest. This position that we're going into is called cow. This is usually done on your knees. That's why I said you keep your knees bent, because you're not using them, and keep your arms straight, because you're not going to use them. You're just going to use the middle of your torso. So we're going to start with that before we go into downward facing dog. We're going to tuck the buttocks under, put the chin in the chest, and round like a cat. Round the spine like a cat. That's our exhale. The inhale, lift. Lift your chest, lift the chin just a little bit. Exhale, tuck under. Chin in your chest. Feel that stretch of the spine, especially the lower back. Inhale one more time. Lift. You don't have to overdo it, just a little bit. And then exhale, tuck under. Now put your hands on your hips and push your buttocks down. Get into that habit. Pushing this down as you pull up right here. The rectus abdominal muscles that go up, you're pulling them up and pushing your hips forward. Pulling muscles go up and bones go down. You're pulling all these thigh muscles up. Now we're going from there, just we warmed up the spine a little bit more. Now we're going to stretch the spine out, lengthen it so it can be in a relaxed state. So here we go back to this position. Separate the upper torso from the lower torso. Knees bent, hands here. Now push your chair, take a chair and push it away and stretch your spine. Wherever you feel comfortable. And then drop your head and just allow your spine to stretch. Exhale, let go. Now I find just walking the legs a little bit so you know you keep those legs relaxed. Just bending one and straightening one just a little. So that you really, and then stretch the armpits right and left. So you really feel that separation of the upper torso from the lower torso. And then even wag your tail from side to side. So you feel again that you're wiggling yourself out of that lower torso. Good. Now see, can you pull the chair back up and lift your chest and come back up. Keep the knees bent. Pull the buttocks up. Feel that stretch. One more time. Reach the chair away. Knees bent. Buttocks up and lengthen the spine out. And just let it stretch. It's supposed to be a relaxed position. Just releasing the upper torso from the lower torso. No pressure, no tension. Good. And pull the chair back and up. Put your hands on your hips, and this time come up the other way. Lift your chest and drop your buttocks down. Still pulling this up, right? Pubic bone up in the navel, just that you're not rounding up. You lift the upper torso away from the lower torso. Okay, that was good. Just a couple breathing exercises. Because breathing exercises by themselves are so important. And that also helps to relieve a lot of tension. There's a lot of the back can be that you're letting vertebrae crunch up on each other. You want to keep them limp. So one of the breaths we like to take is that cleansing breath. You can never take it too much. So inhale through our nostrils, and then we open our mouth slightly. Then from our throat, we pull in our side glutes, and everything is pulling into the center. And then we start back here again. Inhale through your nostrils, just 4 counts. Inhale. 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 One more time. Inhale. Another breath that is real important to do, and you don't have to make no sounds if you're at work, is where you're going to expand like a balloon. Inhale, 4 again, and then maybe 4 more. See, can you inhale, but start it down here. Inhale a little bit more, like you're really trying to expand that balloon. And then exhale out slowly, 3, 4, and then pull in again, pull in some more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's try that. Ready? Inhale. A little bit more. Then exhale. And pull in a little bit more. Now what we're going to do with that is to make sure you accent that, is you're going to inhale 2, 3, 4, up a little bit more, 2, 3, 4. And then when you exhale, 2, 3, 4, then you're going to say A, E, I, O, U. All that is an exhale. And then start to expand again. Let's try it. Ready? Inhale. A little bit more. Exhale. A, E, I, O, U. Inhale. A little bit more. Exhale. A, E, I, O, U. So that also helps you. I always tell my classes that your exhale is almost more important than your inhale, because you have to let all of the waste out. You got to get that carbon dioxide out so that you make more room for oxygen. So you really got to learn how to pull in, especially at the navel. Another exercise that I like, Qigong, is I really like patting on below the navel and around the navel. So we're loosening up our intestines in this area, because this is where our absorption of food is. This is where our digestion of food. So if anytime you have bad digestion, just patting, beating in this area just a little bit to loosen up your intestines so that you can have good elimination. Real important. That's why we do twists, because twists are very, very good for elimination. Just pull it in. Okay, so we're getting ready to close class now. Take a breath. We're going to go back into that standing up, putting the pressure into our heels. Inhale. Ready? Exhale. Weight into the heels. Inhale, press down, gluteus maximus into those heels. Push the hips forward. Pull up the armpits. Good. And exhale the arms down. And now let's inhale up into our center. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming. Blessings.
Thank you. Good class, Darlene.
I hope it helped you a little bit.
Good class.
A lot.
Good class. Thank you.
I love this
Thank
class.
you.
I
Thank
love
you.
this class, Darlene.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, Karen, good.
Hey.
See ya.
No, I'm so glad I'm here.
Yeah, how